Well, hello, everybody. Hello and happy Wednesday. I hope you guys are doing well. I know there's some new changes. How are we feeling about it? I have upgraded some things and I'm pretty excited about it. But first, let me get things where they need to be and we'll be on track. If you would like the stream and make sure that you're subscribed. If you would, please and thank you, that would be amazing. As I get organized. Disclaimer, new music, new intro. What do we think about it? Hey, Coco, what's going on? Coco Dinosaurs. I'm glad you're here. I need to put my headphones on. I also got new headphones. Listen, I know I'm throwing a lot of new stuff your way, and I know not everybody likes change, but it was time for me to upgrade some things. So I'm now streaming with OBS, which is very exciting. I taught myself how to do this on Friday. And yeah, and here we are. So I'm excited for you guys to see some of the new sound effects. I'm excited. What is happening here? I'm excited just to share some of the new stuff with you. It was time for me to upgrade. I wanted to make sure that I was giving you guys a good viewing experience, and I wanted to have more control and some ways to do some more fun things. And so that's exactly what we're going to do. And I'm stoked about it. So let me know if you guys can hear me, if everything sounds good on your end before we get into it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I made that. Is it perfect? No, but it'll work. Before we do, shall we? I think we should. This has been in the fridge too. So it's time, and then I'll get into my intro and we'll do all of the fun stuff. So let me move things back. Sounds good. My camera is the same. It's just a better, I don't know. Let's open this. That was okay for me. How was it for you guys? You had to turn me up a smidge. I can adjust that. So give me just a second and I'll get to that. And now the moment that I know you guys love, because you tell me, the pour. I mean, that was crispy. The t-shirt matches the hair. Thank you. I haven't worn this in a while. It's actually a crop top, and it says goal weight curvy AF. I got it, I think, on TikTok several years ago, but you know, still love it. Okay. You said you needed the sound turned up a little bit. How is that? Opening, mid, pour. Beautiful. I appreciate you. All right, so today we have, oh wait, let's move this here. Okay, today we have the Zinzino compensation plan, and I'm pretty excited to share with you guys. And if you're like, what is this company? I've never heard of it. This is the company that bought out ItWorks. I know. I was surprised that ItWorks was still around as well. So anyways, they bought ItWorks, and on Monday, I put a video out of Joel and Stephanie Dunn, who are some top leaders in ItWorks and now Zinzino, that were basically just spiritually manipulating and begging, essentially, in my opinion, their team to stick around with the new company. And now they're all going to become Omega experts, if you will, Omega 3s. I cannot. So tonight, before we get into any of the shiny bonuses, because we know how they pitch that, or any of the slides that they're going to have tonight, I think that it's important for this stream to have a theme. And that theme, in my opinion, should be a question If you're somebody that is in ItWorks, you're questioning whether you should, stick with it and join Zinzino, or you're just somebody that's watching and supporting and you've been a part of the anti-MLM movement for quite some time, or anything in between, I think it's important to ask. I cannot, guys. Sorry. If this were so easy, how many people are actually at these ranks? How many people are actually making this kind of money? It is important to ask that, because they always make it sound like, oh, anybody can do it, everybody can do it, except everybody is not doing it. And we know that because of these statistics with multi-level marketing. Now, Zinzino seems to be a newer company, so I wasn't able to find an income disclosure statement. But once I do, just know that I'll be doing a follow-up to include that as well. So that's the question that we're going to keep circling back. If this was so easy, how come everybody's not doing it? And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Erin Bies. I'm an ACE certified personal trainer and a fitness nutrition specialist. But what I'm mostly known for is taking very complicated wellness and MLM stuff, if you will, and translating it into plain language so that anybody can understand it. My goal is not to dunk on people, although if I were tall enough, I absolutely would. My goal is to help you see past the sparkle, past the hype, and actually understand what they are attempting to sell you. So that sounds good to you. Like and comment. Looks like we have a membership. Look at it, guys. Okay, if you're a member, we tested this on yesterday, and things were cut off, but look, guys, I fixed it. Isn't it great? Ophelia, Puppy Lover, Channel 9683, thank you so much for 9 months, I think is what I saw over here. Yeah, member for 9 months. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. If you'd like to become a member, you can click on the link below. I think there may be even a join button or something like that somewhere around here, depending on how you're watching. And we'll be doing a members only after party, where it's a little unfiltered, smaller group, and who knows what we're going to end up talking about. It's a great place to decompress and just hang out with a smaller group of people. So thank you guys for supporting me, whether you're a member, whether you are a watcher, subscriber, I appreciate y'all. Oh my God, Azima. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oops, I didn't mean to click on that. Okay, so let's get into tonight's video. I think I got through all my notes. We're streaming. Kay Marie, I think you asked if this is if I changed my camera. It's still my Mac camera. So, all right, let's get into it, because I am ready to debunk. And also I got my Stream Deck set up, so it's gonna be fun. And here we go. Do you not want to play?
Probably one of the most exciting ones for me, because many of us that get started, we want to do that fast track. And our speaker today, he was on the director call a couple weeks ago, and it was incredible. I was glued to the screen. I was watching every number. I was adding it up and going, everybody needs to understand this. And I had him, I'm writing him going, okay, when can you come on? When can you come on? And today is the date. So he has been working with the corporate too. They respect him so much. You can just see how much fun they all have together. But he is also Black Crown in Zinzino, and he's not incorporated.
Not the Black Crown. Black Crown Royal Diamond Extraordinaire. That means nothing in the real world. Oh my God. Unbelievable.
Right now, because now he's helped make this compensation plan and he's ready to kick it into high gear. So let's bring him on here. Black Crown, Kirsten Pierce. Hi, Kirsten.
Hey, Carla, thank you so much. That's a great introduction. I'm always happy when people are happy at the beginning of the call. That's always a good start.
Well, we're honored that you're here. And I mean, so excited. It is exciting to have this fast track. I mean, you were part of putting together this compensation plan. And I mean, you've got it down and you know how exciting it is. And so it's kind of like, it's exciting when the guy in corporate helping out with it says, okay, I'm done being corporate. I need to work. Go.
You know, the compensation plan is one of those things.
I don't think that's what that means. In fact, I find it really odd that somebody that used to work for corporate now wants to be a distributor. It's almost like he just wants to capitalize on recruiting a bunch of people. It's a little odd to me, but I don't know. Oh, you like the shape of the box? Thanks. I made it. Very proud of myself. Was it frustrating? Absolutely it was. But I have a whole list of ideas of things that I want to do, and I'm excited to share it with you guys once we get there. It's based on, well, a lot of things, but yeah, I appreciate you.
That I think if you've been in Zinzino for a little while, because to truly create the lifestyles that everyone's looking to achieve.
We're going to talk about how you can even do it faster.
I like it. Yeah.
Is it lagging for you guys? Because I feel like it's lagging on my end.
Yeah, that's exactly the goal of today. And this is something that I think, if I could preface what we're going to do, I have a lot of people that sit down with me that are trying to understand the compensation plan better. And it's good to want to understand how everything works. But the challenge is that often people are looking 400 steps into the future, and they're not taking a look at the step that's right in front of them. And I'm one of those people. I had a great mentor who used to say to me, Kirsten, all you've got to do is have enough light for the next step. When you get onto that next step, you've got enough light for the next step. And the way that the compensation plan has been set up with somebody new coming in, if you can get started, join and select your pack, set up your order, go step 1, step 2, step 3, and step 4.
Did y'all catch that? It's really easy. You can just, first you sign up, you buy your pack, you set up your auto order. That's step 1, step 2, step 3. So the first steps are buying a bunch of products. Yeah. I love how they always try to seem like they're so different, but they all do the same thing, just with different terminology. It's wild. Whatevs.
And repeat those, continually growing, getting to A team, because you've seen, if you've read the home study guide, it's very important to get to A team. But
if you guys know where we can get this home study guide, I would love to cover it. That would be really fun. It is lagging. Okay.
You can duplicate those very simple steps over and over. There is no reason why you can't end at crown, get to ambassador, get to president in at whatever time frame you want. You just gotta condense how many times you're going through that cycle. But yeah, we're going to chat through the 3-month run to executive and then expanding that to diamond today.
I love it. I love it. Okay. So this is somebody who started today. If they start today, how the person that starts today could hit executive in 3 months.
There we go. So okay. I'm going to fire up the presentation then, get everybody ready. So we're going to get into your 3-month run to executive. And the important thing when somebody gets...
I need to look up what rank this is, but hang on, I got to make sure my oldest is picking up my youngest. Are you tracking? Okay. Let's look up these ranks. Zinzino ranks, because I wonder, what do you guys think as far as how high up in the compensation plan is executive? I should have looked this up ahead of time. I apologize. Okay, let's look at the comp plan. I'm looking on my phone, just a second. Okay, ranks. All right, so nope, that's team ranks. Okay, here we go. Executive is the 4th rank in the company. 4th rank. Okay. I needed to know that.
Started for me.
Okay, here's what I notice. Here's what I've noticed. When I play the video, sometimes it freezes up and then I pause it and then I play it again. Why? I don't know. I will figure it out though.
is I don't want to put any idea into their minds of a limitation of the time frame that it could take them to get started. When somebody starts with me, what I say to them is, we've got a 30, a 60, a 90, and a 120-day fast start program. The 30 days is the limit to that bonus. It's not the time frame or the duration that you need to take to get it done. So if you can do it in the first 2-3 days, fantastic. If it takes you all 30,
we have a new member. Welcome, Tina. I hope that we'll get to see you in the members only after party where we chat a little bit more about this. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Appreciate you being here. And I hope you're ready to have some fun because it's going to be fun. All right, let's get back into it.
No problem. The process is pretty simple. As we get started in this, our first target is to get people running through the 4 steps. And if we're going to condense everything down to a essentially what is a...
You didn't hear that? Hold on a minute. We can't have that. It has it playing on my stream deck. Oh no. I was swaying to music you couldn't hear. That's tragic. Why would you guys not hear that? It plays it. I can hear it on my end. Okay. That is tragic. Can you, okay, now I feel like I have to test some other things. Can you hear this? Why is that? Oh, there it is. Can you hear that? Because if not, that's a bummer. No, Kat, thank you for telling me. Thank you guys for telling me. I appreciate that. It's important. Playing to music that you couldn't hear. Silent rave. Okay, so you can't hear any of it. Okay, well, we'll get to the sound effects one step at a time. I apologize. I will get that fixed. Yes. Okay, let's keep going.
90-day run to executive, we have to compound the rate at which people are going through the fast start. So in our first month, the target is we're wanting to get people to go to Q team as quickly as possible. This is step number 1. And all it is that you need to have 4 personal customer subscriptions. These are customers with Premier Kit subscriptions that generate at least 20 credits. So if the product selection has generated only 16 credits or 18 credits, then you need to make sure that you get enough customer subscriptions to get over that 20 credit mark. The sooner we get people here, there are 2 things that happen. The first thing that happens is they're going to generate a 100 pay point one-time bonus. The importance of this is that they're earning their first money, and this is the biggest faith leap that people will have to have in our industry. New people coming in want to get to that first payment mark. The second they've got their first payment, they will be bulletproof. So we want people getting this bonus as quickly as possible, but the real secret sauce here is that they get their auto order for free in the next month, as long as they're qualified Q team. But it's not just the next month. Actually, if they keep that qualification in place of Q team, meaning a minimum of 4 personal customer subscriptions on Premier Kits, and they have those 20 credits minimum being generated, they will get their first 4 auto orders for free. That means that that grace period that they run through, they will have no cost of running their business.
I'd like to remind everybody that this is a fast start program. So they're overhyping what is possible. Just because something is possible does not mean that a bunch of people are going to make it. I've talked about this before, but when we see these MLM companies that have a compensation plan that has a fast start program, I would love for them to actually tell us what percentage of people in the company actually hit the different parts of it. I think that would be so eye-opening. As if the income disclosure statements aren't eye-opening enough, I think that that would take all of the air out of their sails, essentially, to be able to pitch this to people like, oh no, this is what's possible. It might be what's possible, but that's not what's happening.
Very important metric. So for me,
and also I want to add the whole credit thing. All I hear is credit this, credit that, blah, 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 bulletproof. I feel like, by the way, your hair is beautiful. I feel like they're using credits to get away from making income claims. That's just my opinion, though. Luna, do you want to come and say hi? Come here. Well, come here, little girl. We took a nap today. Come here, little baby. Come and say hi to everybody. They love you. They love you so much. Let's go full camera so they can. Oh, look at how good you look on. You look so pretty on camera. Oh my goodness. So pretty. Oh, legs crossed. Girl, you sassy. Hi. Possible doesn't equal probable. Indeed. Oh, you don't. Okay. Guess she just wanted to come say hi. What are the products being sold? Do they look like drinks? They're selling omega supplements. They're a liquid, amongst other things.
Most important step of what we're going to do here is getting people to tick this box. The second they've got that first bonus and the second that they've got their auto order for free, it sets them up for dramatic success because they've got belief in what's happening. They understand they're being paid, but most
dramatic success is not brought on by belief. That's not how that works.
Importantly, they've proven the fact that if you do certain metrics, your business doesn't have to cost you anything on a monthly basis. So very simply, how quickly, Mary, can you get 4 customers? Or how quickly could you get 4 people who are interested in the product in front of me? Or how quickly could we chat to some of your family?
Let's do a poll, because they make it sound like getting 4 customers is super easy, and it's not. And so let's do a poll really quickly. If you've been a part of an MLM company, okay, how do I want to word this? Been part of an MLM company. Okay, let me spell that properly. How was it getting customers? I'm just curious. I want to poll the audience. I know not everybody has been in an MLM. I think I can only do 2 choices. Yeah, I think I can only do 2 choices here. So we're going to go with easy or hard, although I do recognize that there's, gray area as well, but I can only pick 2. So let's roll with it. I'm just curious.
Members that
Understanding you're being paid. Yeah.
you'd like to impact with this technology over the next couple of days. Create that environment where you ask what the time frame is. I had somebody recently that we put into the business, and I said to her, how quickly could we do this? She said, if you let me make some calls, we can get it done today. We didn't have to wait 30 days for the fast start because I said to her, how quickly could you do this? She knew the time frame was within 30 days, but we had it done within the next 2 or 3 hours.
And how many people do that? How many people get 4 customers in a matter of hours? Are they people that are coming from other MLM companies? What's the experience of most people that join the company instead of the outliers, instead of the people that are using a network that they've built over years in order to get them to join the next thing? I would love to know that. They never talk about that. Can you imagine if they did? It wouldn't matter what they said in their pitch. The numbers would show, hey, you could say whatever you want, Kirsten, but the facts show that that's not the case.
So very.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. I play the video, it freezes for a second, I pause it, and then I play it again, and it catches up or something. I'll figure it out. Thanks for being here.
Important that we ask people, well, how quickly do you want to get this done? The second step is pretty simple. We want to enroll too. Now, these are personal enrollments. So, Mary, what we're going to do is I want you to get me in front of the fastest yeses that we could get. Those are the people we're going to call right up front because we want the quickest yeses so that we can trigger the next bonus. Now, in that process, when we do enroll one on the left and one on the right, that is the qualification for this bonus. So enrolling 2, you have to enroll a minimum of 1 and a minimum of on the left and a minimum of 1 on the right. And in this case, we're utilizing the ultimate kit as the perfect example. So A comes in with an ultimate kit, B comes in with an ultimate kit. That'll trigger.
And how much do you guys think an ultimate kit is? Just let me know in the comments, because it's a lot. Also, I feel like I want to test and see if you guys can hear the sound now. So let me know if you can hear this. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm bummed. The sounds have been working, so it's okay. I'll figure it out. It is a binary comp plan. And can we talk about that for just a second? Okay, Marie, I'm so glad you brought this up. So for those of you that aren't familiar with a binary comp plan, it is two legs, if you will. And you typically get paid off of the smaller leg, which is why it's extremely important to balance both sides. If you recruit somebody over here, you need to recruit somebody over here. If you have a leg that is exploding, you're going to have to try and get the other leg to do the same thing. Otherwise, you're going to get paid off of that smaller leg. It is extremely hard to balance. I feel like it's one of the most volatile compensation plans in multi-level marketing. However, I do also want to bring up, and I talked to the members, or I talked with the members about this the other day. Is there anybody in the comments here or watching the replay, shout out to replay crew, that was a part of ItWorks? Because I remember several years ago when there was talk about their compensation plan, maybe there were some changes or something, and they had to balance it into like blocks or something. Am I imagining that? Or am I confusing that with another company? Because I feel like I remember they had to work to put people into blocks in order to get proper commission or whatever. And so if I'm remembering that correctly, and please let me know in the comments if I'm thinking it's another company, because that could be like Monet or something like that. Mona, as I disrespectfully call it on my channel. Because if you're going from all of this work, because I remember charts and everything, like papers that they had to print out to map out who goes where and all of that stuff. So yeah, I don't know. Let me know if you guys remember that. Was it Monet? Was it Mo Neighborhoods? That was so crazy. But if you're going from something like that where you're having to balance those things and now you're only having to balance two things, this is probably looking like it's, oh my God, this is going to be so much easier if they're coming from ItWorks. But what they don't realize, it is extremely difficult to plan it. And this unrealistic fast start, perfect environment, perfect customers, perfect distributor, perfect situation, perfect day kind of thing is not reality. This is not what it's going to look like for the majority of the people in the company. But I also want to acknowledge that people that were in ItWorks, if I remember correctly, in the balancing of, customers and team members and all of that stuff, this probably is looking a lot more simple than it was in ItWorks. And that's unfortunate because it is very difficult, very, very difficult to manage this. It always seems, I know you can't read this whole comment. It always seems like they are trying to make the binary sound simple, but it seems like it makes it so they can avoid paying you most of the time. Agreed. And I think that's the common theme of multi-level marketing compensation plans. They want to make sure that the company is getting the revenue and, they're not really having to pay everybody, what they're worth for their time, energy, for their creativity, for their promoting on social media, those types of things. That's just my opinion though. Binary, I know you can't read this whole comment because it's a long one, which I appreciate, Gwen, thank you. Binary plan seems super complicated and I haven't been able to understand it yet. What is the purpose? Just to make it more difficult? And what if you have more than 2 recruits? I think it's to make it more difficult. I think it's to pad the revenue for the company and not have to pay the distributor. Definitely, Yeah. Saturated already. Yep. Let's see how our poll is looking. Wow. 88% said it was hard. 12% said it was easy to get customers. Incredible. I'm going to leave that up a little bit longer in case you guys want to vote, because I'm just curious. You have to build 2 legs, but only get paid to the smaller one. Yep. Which means the larger leg feeds the top of the pyramid. Nailed it. What's up? Welcome. Glad you're here. So 1 leg for yourself and 1 for your upline. I mean, you're not wrong.
The second one-time bonus for that fast stop step 2 of 200 pay points. Now, the cool thing about this process is this has been refined a little bit, and there's a lot of thought in this. It's not just ultimate kits. You see, what you need to do is you need to get to 6.
That's what I forgot to mention. The ultimate kit is $1,100 USD. $1,100. So, you know, this is what I was taught to say when I was in multi-level marketing, which, by the way, if you're new here, I was in multi-level marketing for 13 and a half years. What I was taught was people are going to do what you do. So if you come in at the biggest kit, other people are going to come in at the biggest kit as well. But who benefits off that? Oh, your upline. Your upline does. This example is not the norm. Not at all. But they try to make it seem like it is. It's wild.
Points or enrollment points, and an ultimate kit will give you 3, an advanced kit will give you 2, and a basic kit will give you 1. So what you need to do is make sure that no matter how those enrollments look, you may chat to a lot of people who come on board right up front with basic kits as they get started. You're not at a deficit if they don't get started with ultimate kits, as long as you reach those 6 enrollment points. So we want to keep the simple and the diagram easy to understand. It doesn't matter how we get there, but as long as you get those 6 enrollment points with a minimum of 1 person enrolled on the left and 1 enrolled on the right, you will trigger this bonus. Now, the cool part of this is automatically in their first 30 days, they've already achieved a rank. They've gone what we have as our first career rank in team building called bronze. Now, having achieved...
So bronze is the first rank where you have team members, where in order to hit that rank, you have to have recruited people.
Bronze, they're getting their first recognition diploma. They're getting their...
I'm sorry, a what? A recognition diploma? What? That's wild.
Their first post in the North American Zinzino group. They're getting edified. Someone's phoned them and said, "Well done, Mary. You've done fantastically well." We've triggered 3 very important metrics here. We've got them paid, we've got them recognition, and we've got their cost of their business.
Hi, babe. Yeah. 1 second. Okay. Thank you for picking him up. Oh yeah, he's almost there. Okay, we're going. All right, love you. Be careful. Okay, sorry. Parenting. Actually, I'm not sorry. Parenting. You guys get it if you have people you're responsible for. I almost hit the smolder button.
This covered. So what we've done is tick the 3 biggest things that people are looking for in this. Every single time you have the opportunity to celebrate someone in your organization, do it. Recognition is what people are looking for. And this is what makes our industry unique, is that we provide that. But now we've got 300 pay points in income. We've got bronze being achieved. Now we've got cash bonuses that are being paid out too. Well, Mary, you didn't know this, but you've earned another 50 pay points in cash bonus. Well, what's a cash bonus? Well, let me get out my home study guide and show you what it is. We're going to page through here and take a look. This is where the cash bonus section is. Let me read it with you. But you've generated commission from your first 4 customers, and that's paid out an extra 50.
I mean, I would hope that you would earn commission off your first 4 customers. This is bizarre to me. Also, Zippered Bell, thank you so much for being a member for 24 months. I appreciate you. Nowadays, you can Klarna now, DoorDash, excuse me, nowadays, so I wouldn't doubt you could Klarna this. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Also, isn't it cool how it has the animated? I don't know, I think it's so exciting. Appreciate you.
Pay points. Now, on top of that, we've got team commission. Now, team commissions triggered a 50 pay point payment as well, and that comes from having credits that have been generated by the new partners coming in. Now, actually, you've got 680 credits that were generated, Mary. Well, where did those come from, Kirsten? Well, Mary, that's pretty simple. Let's take a look at the breakdown. Well,
it's so simple. Binaries are, in my opinion, notorious for looking super neat and tidy, if you will, on a slide for an opportunity presentation. But where people land when they're recruited, if you're even recruiting people, really matters, because it's chaotic in real life. In a binary comp plan, placement matters more than the people, and that's unfortunate, because a lot of these companies, a lot of these people are like, "Oh, we put people first." Do you? Because if you did, the company wouldn't be an MLM company. And if you did, you would have scientific evidence to back up your products. Yeah, wild.
We got 4 new customers that have come on with Premier Kits, and those each generated 20 credits. So that's 80 in total. And then we've got partner A and partner B that came on board with Ultimate Partner Kits. That generates at 300 credits each. So that generates 600. That's 680 in total. You're being paid out on 500, but you don't lose the other 180. That 180 is banked and saved for you for next month because you've got your auto order in place. And remember, Mary, you're not paying for it. So you're getting free product and you're taking those extra 100 credits across, and I'll show you what happens next month. Then on top of that, you've triggered the bronze one-time bonus. That's 50 pay points for just achieving the rank of bronze. So bronze one-time bonus in place, and here we go. This is the key. 400.
There's some fine print on the bottom of this that I want to call your attention to. This bronze one-time title bonus is paid over 4 months. I wonder if you have to qualify for bronze in those 4 months in order to get that pay. Because I've seen MLM companies do that. You have to qualify, you have to maintain it for this number of months. Yeah, if they cared about people, they wouldn't make you build an entire leg that you never benefit from. Facts, Nick, facts.
150 pay points as potential income in their first 30 days. So a really good thing to get people aiming towards. And when they have that goal in mind, you probably find they'll be a little bit closer at achieving it. Now, this is all pretty simple. One 30-day cycle, we've done 2 things. 4 customers, and we've enrolled 2 personal partners with Mary. That's what we've helped her to get started. These small steps are exactly the same as they move through to the next process. What that's done is that's taught her everything she needs to do to build the business of Zinzino.
So you have to have 4 customers and 2 new distributors every month. I think it is important to remember the question of this stream. If this was so easy, how many people are actually doing this? I would love to know that. I think it would be really important to say, this is the percentage of my team that is actually hitting this. I mean, that's too honest though, right? That would be too revealing.
If she just continues to do those 2 things over and over and over again, and help other people to go through that process and help their people to go through that process of getting 4 customers and getting their 2 enrollments, and that just continues to cycle, eventually Mary will end up going from bronze to silver to gold to executive to platinum to diamond to director to crown to royal crown to, it'll just continue moving. So now, if you want to know,
if it's so easy, how many people are doing it? It's so easy, guys. You just get 4 new customers and 2 distributors every single month over and over and over again. And then you recruit the same people, or you recruit people to do the same thing. Oh, God. Right. Yeah, it's never that simple. Never that simple. It shouldn't be this complicated just to get paid. Right. You sell a product, you should earn a commission. That's it. But I mean, it's an MLM company, you know? So they're going to make it complicated. And then they're going to make people feel silly if they ask questions like, oh, I don't get it. Oh, you don't need to worry about it. Just get 4 customers and recruit 2 people. That's how they're going to treat that. A euro is $1.18 USD right now. Thank you for that, Kat. Absolutely maddening. And how often do you lose rank and have to start over and over again? Yep. I mean, I get that. They do love to use those pain points.
What is the nutshell of Zinzino? Help somebody get started with a partner kit, set up their automatic order, take them through step number 1 and step number 2, and they know exactly how to duplicate success through the business. The simpler it is, the more it duplicates, the simpler it is, more people will carry it out. The simpler it is, there's less confusion. What happens is you'll start to see the scale pretty quickly. Because now the process is simple. What we're doing is we're helping Mary do exactly what you've helped her do with her people. So we help A enroll their A and B. We help B enroll their E and B. That's taking 120 days, truncating it down to 60 days. Month 1, step 1 and step 2. Month 2, step 3 and step 4. Go X team. What is X team? we're growing our 4 customers to 10 customer subscriptions.
Oh.
Now, those 10 customer subscriptions need to generate a minimum of 50 credits. Again, interdependent. It doesn't matter if you're at 10 customer subscriptions and you've got 45 credits, you're not going to trigger X team. So you need.
This is wild. So they want you to start with 4 customers and 2 distributors that you recruit into the team. And then your second month, you have to more than double that as far as customers. And you have to have a certain amount of points from those orders. And if it doesn't equal the amount of credits that you need, you don't get the bonus. This is a perfect example of moving the goalposts. Okay, you got 4 customers, now let's get 10. Please see the results from my poll from our audience here. Been a part of an MLM company. How was it getting customers? Easy, hard, and also I realized that there's in between. I just could only pick 2 things. So 91% said it was hard. Oh, but they make it look so easy. And see, this is where they will victim blame and shame people. If you say something is hard, you're not following the systems. It's disgusting because it's all set up to work this way. And the only people that benefit are obviously the company itself, because it's going to get all the revenue from the distributors being their best customers, but then also not having to pay these people. It's disgusting. I had a dark chocolate bar with hazelnuts. That sounds lovely.
Watch that, then you may need 11 or 12 to get you to that value. You don't need to get another 10. We're taking the existing 4, adding 6 on. There's 150 pay points. So even though you got the first 4 months for free, if you keep X team as qualification, your auto order is for free for the rest of the time you're with Zinzino. Free product.
Did you notice that he said, if you keep X team? So that implies that there's more things that you have to do that's not listed on this slide. More fine print. If you maintain X team, or if you keep X team. Yeah, okay. All right. We have a new member, and I'm so sad that let's try the shoulder smolder away. Sandwich 42. I hope this sound works. Let me know if you guys can hear it. I apologize if it's not working, but I will get it fixed for next time. I'm sad about it, actually. Could you guys hear that? Please tell me that you could hear that. If you're a member, or if you'd like to become a member, we're going to do a members only after party after this. I just said member like 15 times, it feels like. But thank you for joining. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate all of you being here.
Every month, 3 free tests a year, and the access to the digital toolkit with everything you need to be successful in Zinzino. Just keep X team. Now, this metric is fantastic, but we have moved on because we've qualified at silver and at gold in the second month. But now crash bonus has grown. Well, Mary, the team's grown. So those 50 pay points from month 1, well, this month you're earning 75 pay points from the cash bonus. And where's that from? Well, the extra 6 customers. And now she knows where that comes from. Well, that's the 10% that we're earning. Yeah. Then the team commission, well, it's going to pay out 150 pay points. In 1 month, Mary, your team commission payout has tripled. There's 1,696 credits that are generated. Now we pay out the team commission on 1,500 of those at 10%. So that's 150 pay points. And because we don't redeem all of those commissions, Mary, remember I spoke to you about banking? Well, you're going to bank 196 credits for the next month. So where did those credits come?
Here's a wild thought. If people sold that, why don't you pay them for it? Wild, I know. My God.
Come from? Well, C, D, E, and F were 4 new partners that generated 300 credits each from their ultimate kit purchases. So there's 1,200 credits. You've got 2 existing partners, A and B, that have their auto order, but they're getting their auto order for free. So that's why the 20's in brackets, that's not counted. You've got 6 new customers that have come on board at 20 credits each. That's generated 120 credits. You've got 4 existing customers, so our initial 4 from month 1, that are now on their first month subscription order. So they're only generating 4 credits each, but there's 16 credits coming for that. You've got 8 new customers that have come on board with A and B, because remember, although the Mary's in month 2, A and B are in.
This is wild. this is an upline in this company trying to make this seem simple. You can't tell me for 1 second that the people watching this weren't glossy-eyed. And when they reached out to their upline, they probably were like, I don't know, I don't understand this, I don't understand that. And their upline was probably like, oh, don't worry about it. Just 4 customers and, recruit 2 people. Who can you get me in front of to get you an easy yes? That is disgusting. That is taking advantage of people that love and respect you. It's gross.
Their month of growth. They're moving forward. They're duplicating out what's being done because Mary doesn't know any better. Mary got started. She's running in 90 days to executive. What she's going to teach is how to go 90 days in executive and be the same because she knows no different. That is now her normal and her expectation of what can be done in Zinzino.
The other thing that I find interesting is that in this chart, he has U and then he has A, B, C, D, E, and F. He's gone so far as to try and make this personal to talk about Mary. But we're talking about people here, and he just has A, B, C, D, E, and F. Why not throw some names on there? Because what we're talking about are people. We're talking about people, but he's going in between Mary and trying to make it seem casual and personal, and person A, B, C, D, E, and F. And it's conflicting to me. It feels like 2 things happening at the same time. I don't know. I just find that odd.
Then the credits that were banked from last month, 180 have been bought in. Well, this is a good place to be, Mary. Now, we also have achieved your first silver bonus for going silver. So there's an extra 100 pay points. We've also achieved the gold one-time bonus just for going gold. There's
paid over 4 months. One-time title bonus is paid over 4 months. Okay.
200 pay points. And then on top of that, because A, following behind you has gone bronze, and B, following behind you, having done their first 2 steps of going Q team and enrolling 2, well, you're going to get the second bronze one-time title bonus because you have a bronze in your left leg and a bronze in your right leg that are personally enrolled. Okay, well, this scales pretty well. And then on top of that, you've helped A go Q team. So there's a 100 pay point bonus there because you've got the 250s. If you look in the home study guide, you'll see there's 2 different bonuses split for that, one at 150 and one at 300 credits. You've got them to Q team. You're going to earn 100 pay points. You help B do the same. That's another 100 pay points. That means in month 2, we've literally got to a point where we've close on just shy missed tripling our first month's income. 450 pay points in month 1. Month 2, 1,325 pay points. And this is pretty darn extraordinary.
Oh, did y'all catch that? Now that is an interesting word that he just chose to use there. Extraordinary. Now, I don't think he realizes what he just did, because he's gone through all this effort to put these slides together and to lay it out like, oh, it's so simple, you guys. This is how you do that. You just 4 customers, 2 distributors, and then you do this. And the second month you have to have 10 customers, and you just keep doing that. And then you recruit people to do the same thing over and over and over again. And then you have these bonuses, and then you have this, and then you have that. And then describes it as extraordinary, meaning not common. Now, maybe it's a Freudian slip. Maybe he's telling on himself, which is exactly what I think it is. But if you're going to present something like everybody can do it, then you should present it as such and not use things like extraordinary, because that just totally negates everything that you're doing here. And another thing, the statistics that we have around multi-level marketing also negate everything that he's doing here. I'd love to see an income disclosure statement. I don't know if they have that because I wasn't able to find it. If you guys are able to find it, that would be amazing. I would love to be able to say, well, yeah, great. This is, the most perfect scenario to maximize commission and team payout. But how often is this happening? How many Marys in the company are there that are doing exactly this? Because I guarantee you it's not a lot. Because he wouldn't use the word extraordinary if that were the case. He would say this happens every day. It's kind of like when you see people in multi-level marketing, like the other day I saw Cheryl Pike from Prove It, and she had posted something in her stories about recruiting somebody, and they make it this big deal. And it's the reason that they make it a big deal is because it doesn't happen very often. So they have to hype it up, but in them hyping it up, they're telling on themselves because it doesn't happen a whole lot. So they make this beautiful graphic. Cheryl, I'm talking to you. Yeah, Cheryl, we're going to be chatting soon. Well, when I say we're going to be chatting, I mean, you're probably going to be on my channel again here soon. She's Improve It. But anyways, they're overhyping it, overselling it, if you will, but it doesn't happen a lot. So anyways, example, in my opinion, of people telling on themselves. And Cheryl, stop giving people health advice. Okay, not qualified, and it's kind of silly. You're looking a little silly. Okay.
Because what you have is every single thing that
Another member. Danny, what is up? Welcome. Welcome to Facts Over Feelings. I appreciate you so much. I would shoulder smolder. Well, I would play the sound. I'm going to play it on my end. Sorry you guys can't hear it, but I will get it fixed. Welcome. Appreciate you so much, and we'll see you in the members only after party. And thanks for your support. I appreciate y'all. Have y'all liked the stream yet? If you would, please and thank you. Okay. Oh, man. That right there, William.
people need to understand, having been triggered and worked out in reality. And if you take your new partner, Mary, through this presentation, they will understand what cash bonus is, how it works out, what team commissions is, how they work out, what the bonuses are, how the enrollment bonuses kick in, and automatically, intrinsically, you connect the success of Mary to the success of her team because she sees it mapped out, and she will be more engaged and involved to help her people, less focused on what she wants to earn, more focused on helping others get what they've always wanted. Because if we remember what Jim Rohn said to us,
was it Jim Rohn or was it Zig Ziglar that said something like, in order to get what you want, you have to help as many people get what they want? Something like that. Pretty sure that was Zig Ziglar. I don't think that was Jim Rohn.
many, many times, if you help enough people get what they've always wanted, you'll get what you've always
Yeah.
wanted. You see, friends, chasing the 4 fast starts here is great for yourself. But if you can stagger those 4 fast starts to helping A and B
Why did he just freeze? Interesting.
come
There we
a
go.
month behind you, to helping C, D, E, and F coming a month behind you,
C, D, E, and F, these are people that you're simulating here. It's almost like it doesn't matter. You just have to recruit one over here, recruit one over there. Weird.
what happens is you can start to trigger fast growth. That fast growth compounded over time and a growing, burgeoning team will create momentum. But you don't create momentum unless you chase your goals and achieve them and help those that are coming on board, the early adopters, the early believers, start to see.
I bet if they don't recruit 2 people, then they don't qualify for the bonuses that he's pitching here, that he's trying to make it seem like it's so easy.
Their realization of achievement too. If you can trigger that and you see this not only as your 90-day run.
Oh my
But
God,
how do I
Zippered
take as
Bell.
many
Thank you so much. That's so awesome. Sent a gifted membership. I hope, well, let me know who got it. That's so nice of you. Thank you.
people on this journey with me? If you've all watched Forrest Gump,
Ranger Kathy got it. I can finally see it on my end because I'm no longer using StreamYard. Yay! Ranger Kathy, that's so exciting. Congratulations.
that needs to be the process. Run, and people will start to run with you, and you have to set the example. But there we go. We've achieved a bunch. We get into our 3rd month.
We've achieved a bunch. How many on your team have achieved a bunch? How many people in the company are achieving a bunch? If it's so extraordinary, I would love to know, because I bet it's not a lot.
So what do we do now? We've hit our 4 fast starts. So we're going to focus on what Carlos said right at the beginning of this. We need to get to A team, and you're going to focus on building and driving your customers to A team. So Mary, we're not going to stop at 10. We're going to get you through to 25. Why do we want to get to 25 customers? Well, it opens up RCB, which essentially doubles all of the residual orders. What does that mean, Mary? Well, you do the same work and you get paid double for it. So that's
Also, why is he talking to just Mary? when there's however many people on the Zoom. That's so weird. I mean, I've seen, and I used to do this too. When I was in MLM, I would say names of people, that were on the Zoom that were coming across my screen. It's cringe to admit that, but it's true. I did that, but to be using one person when you have all of these people on the Zoom, I don't know. I just find that really odd. Oh no, I thought we had another gifted member. I was like, wow, that's really cool. Yeah, this is really odd the way that he's explaining this, because none of it is simple. And again, referring to the question of the stream, if it's so simple, how many people are actually doing it?
That's what we want to do. So now what do? We focus on others in the team. So we're going to help A and B go X team. So we help A get their 10. We help B get their 10. That's going to pay us 200 pay points for getting.
That's 20 customers. We help A get their 10. We help B get their 10. 20 customers. Oh, it's so easy, you guys, except it's not.
Those two people started properly. Mary's very happy now. She's helped somebody else. They've earned their bonuses. A has got their bonus. B has got their bonus. But Mary has been linked to their success. She's seen this in real time play out. And what happens is she realizes, most importantly, and this has been in every Zinzino presentation that I've been in since I sat down with Orion in August of 2019, duplication is the key. And I hope that you heard earlier on when I said simplicity creates duplication. It's how simply you can show other people how to get started and how to move. Duplication is the key. Because if C, D, E, and F get into their step 1 of the fast starts and they go Q team, and C, D, E, and F enroll there too, and they get started in their step 2 of their fast starts, and the team is starting to follow the example that Mary set, well, just out of that growth in month 3, just from that, there's going to be 3,288 credits generated. And you're going to be paid out on 3,000 credits, Mary. That means
Mary, 3,000 credits. Also, duplication is a term that people in multi-level marketing chase. And in my opinion, they say that because it's a way for them to victim blame and shame people that aren't following the system. Duplication, duplication, duplication. But when you look at it, nothing in multi-level marketing is duplicating. It's just fluff. It's so wild to me.
300 pay points. The growth of the entire organization will continue to pay her commissions. Well, we've achieved our goal. There we go. 90 days or 3 months to executive. Executive is achieved. We've generated 700 pay points from everything that you saw on the previous slide. But what's happened now is we've also got our second one-time title bonus for silver. That pays out another 100 pay points, and that's because A has gone silver and B has gone silver. Remember, they're following in behind you. We've got our second one-time title bonuses for gold, meaning A and B have also gone gold because they're behind you, right? So they've pulled through that process too. You've earned 200 pay points for helping that process happen. Now, you've also earned the rank of executive, and you've done it by building a team and teaching the right customer focus. And so there's 3,000 credits that have been generated. You have to have a minimum of 10 customers. And now what we have is 400 pay points triggered out of that. You've also, because you've qualified as an executive, you get the Z phone bonus. And that's just a monthly bonus of 200 pay points, Mary, because you're an executive. So your potential income is 1,600 pay points in month 3. So if we take a look at this process, month 1, 450 pay points, month 2, 1,325 pay points, month 3, 1,600 pay points. What we're also doing is taking someone through bronze, silver, gold, and executive, 4 rank advancements. If they follow through the process, they've gone Q team, they've gone X team, potentially Mary's gone A team. But we're sitting at a point where there's been a mass amount of recognition. She's seen recognition in her team. You're teaching how to recognize those people and make them feel like they've done something significant because they have. You see, friends, what happens now is
not the C friends, not the Justin Prince. Ugh, I can't stand that. C friends, it's like nails on a chalkboard to me when they do this. Do you know everybody on that Zoom? Kirsten? No, but they're all friends of yours. It's weird. What are the parasocials happening here? I can't. Oh my God. Thank you so much. I appreciate, what? I appreciate you, Miss Etch. Thank you so much. I know he's saying pay, but all I hear is pain points. You're not the first one to say that. I absolutely agree. Because we know how they're a fan of using people's pain points, right? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oops, I didn't mean to. Again? Relax, Erin. Calm down. Yeah, MLM math is wild. It really is.
Have this rolling effect that generates something pretty remarkable. 3,375 pay points.
Oh, I should also mention that because I've seen several comments about, do they have products? Yes, they have products. What I'm going to do, because originally I was going to do the comp plan and also address their health claims, but I'm waiting for them. If you're in this company, please go live and make all the health claims you want to make. And I'm going to come in hard with some science and actually debunk what you're saying. So I'm going to be doing that at a later time. If you're wondering, like, why are we not talking about the products? I wanted to focus on the compensation plan. And then later I'll be doing a health claim debunk, focus on the products kind of thing, because I felt like it would save a little bit of time and we wouldn't be here forever. Although I love hanging out with you guys. I know that we all have lives. And so I will be doing that later. If you have not caught up or not watched Monday's video on this company on Zinzino, you can check that out, but just know that that's coming. And then on Friday, since we're talking about what's coming, Friday I have the Young Living and the Burn and Balance products from the New Year kickoff. Shout out to DC for sending me that video. And also check out Savannah's channel because she reacted to the entire thing, I believe. So check that out. But I have the scientific debunk of that, talking about the products Balance and Burn from Young Living. So I can't wait for you to see that. I filmed it today. So that'll be out Friday on Friday for everybody. Members always get early release. It's usually the day before. I feel like that was a mouthful. I was wondering if it's me, but I'm not following him at all. Nope, not just you. I don't think he's doing it for this reason, but friends is a nice gender neutral term for folks. That's a good point. That's a very good point. I appreciate that.
3 months just for getting started fast. And that starts to become pretty significant. Now, what happened now? These are lots of bonuses, right? But Mary, if you just maintain the customers in here, those 15 partners with 25 customers each, we get them to A team, each generating 8 credits because you're at A team, so you're doubling the subscriptions every month. That's 375 team customers.
375 team customers. Say it with me, you guys. How many people are actually doing that? That's insane.
Generating 3,000 credits. Your potential income monthly just for maintaining this would be 800 pay points. So we've earned great bonus.
Just for maintaining this. 15 distributors with 25 customers each for a total of 375 team customers. Just for that alone. Which, do y'all realize how much work that would be to even maintain that and to only get 800 pay points off of that? Oh God, absolutely not.
But now just your recurring income, great bonus income, but remarkable residual. We have to start to teach that process because it's not just about the one-time bonuses. Those are great. So, Mary, are you ready to run for diamond is the next question, right? I mean, that would be the thing. Now,
not diamond. Guys, are you ready to run for diamond? Unicorn, sparkle. I can't think of anything else. Uniform? What? Unicorn, sparkle, fill in the blank. Are you ready to run for it? No, thank you. This right here. How many people are doing that? I'll go out on a limb and say 1%. And I think that's being generous. I think the 1% is being very generous. Also, 400 customers for a measly 800 euro. Yep. Aren't pay points or like any volume measurement MLM uses, not 1-to-1 for dollars. Some companies are, some aren't. Yeah. But it's so simple, Erin. By the way, you have to start from scratch on the 1st of each month. Oh, of course you do. Yeah. Yeah. Rainbow. Yeah. Unicorn sparkle diamond sprinkles. That's the one. Unicorn sparkle diamond sprinkles. Yep. Yeah, but you can only get the unicorn sparkle diamond sprinkle bonus if you stay at this rank for the entire year and they pay it out over the next year.
What she really wants is about a 4,000 pay points income on a monthly basis. So what do? Okay, Mary, we're going to expand to a diamond run. Now, all we're going to do is continue.
Right. Not all companies are that way. This company is that way. Some MLM companies are 1 point or whatever term they use for volume to $1, but not all of them.
Continue to drive the same focus for the next 2 months. Now, Mary, we're going to continue to take a look at you enrolling C and D and E and F and getting some other partners of yours, other personals, and we're going to see the team grow. But what we're going to focus on is continuing the process. So you don't slow down on customers, you don't slow down on personals. But what we need to do in our 4th month is pretty simple. We want to help A, achieve executive. Now they're a month behind us, so we're helping them drive exactly what you've done, Mary.
I want to also remind everybody that this is a binary comp plan. So while he's giving this example and saying you help A achieve executive, you're in a constant battle to maintain that balance. Otherwise, the leg that has more volume that you would make more money off of, you don't get paid on that leg in binary. You get paid on the smaller leg. So you're constantly battling the balance. It's the weirdest thing. These comp plan, did you guys know that there are people that write comp plans for MLM companies? Their job is to write comp plans. That is crazy to me. Almost as crazy as a doctor pitching an MLM product. That's crazy to me. But yeah, can you imagine that being your job? Let's see how we can keep revenue for the company and not pay the distributors. We're going to make it as complicated as possible. We're not going to be clear about anything. And then we're going to have these leaders try to simplify it, but it's really just overcomplicating it. We're creating in this system, we're building into the system, people feeling shameful for not understanding a very complicated compensation plan. And so they're just not going to ask questions. We're just going to tell them to get this amount of customers and to recruit this many people each month because we get paid off of all of that. But if they don't hit X, Y, and Z, we don't have to pay them because they didn't hit that rank or they didn't maintain the rank. It's wild. That is so wild to me.
We'll get in, we'll coach, we'll teach. You share some of the things that you've learned, some of the experiences that you've had. And what we'll do is I'll get in and help you, but we want to help A achieve executive. We want to help B do the same. So what we're doing is we're running the success of the team, focusing on helping others get what they've always wanted. And in essence, what that does is it triggers a dramatic payout in our own personal organization, Mary. And this is what happens. Your cash bonus for your extra 15 additional customers, because we're driving now to A team, is 190 pay points. Your 3rd bronze one-time title bonus kicks in because you've got the 50 customers in balance across your organization and you're an A team. So you've got all of these customers in place, you're there, and so you get another 50 pay points. You're getting the 3rd silver one-time bonus because at this point you've also crossed over and you have the 100.
You've crossed over. Good Lord. So you don't have to deal with the comp plan anymore because you crossed over. Get it? What I'm saying? Yeah. Anyways, what's so sad to me, this is a great comment. What's so sad to me is if most people don't have 400 followers on social media, if most people don't have 400 followers on social media, but they're making it sound easy to get 400 customers, and it's not. You can't hear anything? What is happening? Okay. No sound? What is happening? Sound is gone. Why would the sound be gone? Okay, hold on. How about now? Is it my sound? Okay, wait. Okay, sound isn't gone for everybody. Okay, you guys can hear me. Weird. Okay, if you can't hear me, refresh. If you can't hear me, refresh your browser. Or, yeah, if I could spell right. Okay, you guys can hear me. Okay, we'll keep pressing. I don't know why. Everything looks good on my end. I see on my audio mixer, my mic, I see the sound from the video. So I don't know. Refresh if you can't. Yeah, yeah. Because I don't. Okay, I left and came back. Sound return. Okay. All right.
Customers in team in balance. And you're getting the second executive one-time title bonus, because what you've got is A, who's gone executive, and you've got B, who's gone executive. So you've earned 400 pay points for helping them move on to the next rank. You've also earned a platinum one-time title bonus because you've generated enough credits to go platinum, and that's an 800 pay point payout. You got your Z phone bonus because you're still qualified as an executive or above. Your team commission is paying out 600 pay points because you've been paid out 6,000 credits. There's 6,876 generated. Now we're paying out on 6,000 of those. We're banking 876. Your cab bonus kicks in where you've earned 4 small cabs over the month. That's 1 every week. There's 800 pay points in total. And you've got an 18 bonus that's paying out of 100 pay points just for keeping your 25 personal customer subscriptions in place. Mary, month number 4, for going platinum and helping your team earn their 90-day runs. Just 2 personals. You'll earn 3,000.
This is so wild to me. And again, I'm going to ask the question again. If this was so simple, how many people are actually doing this? Because we know the answer to that. But I think it's important because this all looks good to a lot of people, unfortunately. This potentially could look good to people that are in ItWorks that are like, oh my God, this is amazing. I could do this and I could do that. But it's not the reality. This is not the reality of what actually happens when you're in multi-level marketing. If you have, 10 customers or whatever numbers he was running through here, I think it's 10 customers on each side of your first personals, which are A and B on this graph here. And you have yourself 25 customers, maintaining 25 customers on an auto ship while also maintaining and working with a team of however many people this is so much work, so much unpaid labor. This is not the norm. This is not how this typically works out in multi-level marketing. They'll, paint the picture like it's so simple, you can do this. Well, if it were so simple, everybody would be doing it. And not only would everybody be doing it, the income disclosures wouldn't look the way that they do. The trickery, if you will, the illusions that they do on Zooms just like this, they wouldn't exist. They wouldn't have to, because everybody would be doing it and everybody would be successful, but that's not the case. So at the end of the day, if you're being asked to get on one of these Zooms, it doesn't matter what they show you. They're going to talk about the systems. They're going to talk about the comp plan. They're going to talk about the fast start. What they're not going to tell you about is what happens after that fast start period. What happens after the inflated income, if you even qualify for any of these things? What happens after that? I'll tell you what happens after that. Your income tanks, because what they want is people to come in, buy the big kit, get some customers, get some distributors, and then goodbye. The turnover in MLM is so high because it's not sustainable. None of this is sustainable. None of this is reality. This is it's a delusional opportunity Zoom that they want you to believe. And it's unfortunate, but don't believe it. Oh, welcome. Hi, just got off work. Glad to be here. Glad that you are here. To maintain 400 paying customers per month. Exactly. Why so many MLM hop every time they run through their fast start? That part, K. Marie. Yeah.
1,240. Now that means essentially we're pretty much at the same point of income as what we were combined over the first 3 months, Mary. And now Mary's excited because if Mary can see that kind of growth, well, fifth month target becomes a breeze. Diamond is simple, but who can I run through to achieving their dream?
Who can you run through? That's like the doorway thing that Eric Worre talks about. Recruiting somebody and getting them to recruit somebody to replace them. Why? Because of the turnover rate in multi-level marketing. Okay.
Going diamond with a team is simple.
I don't think so.
What do we do in month 5? Well, we're going to duplicate your 4th month in A. Help A achieve platinum.
Oh, 100%. I think that the only people that this is going to work for are those with a team. A large team that are going to come over, that are going to buy the ultimate kits, that are going to start over, and the upline is going to move through the ranks really quickly, move through the ranks with the fast start program. That's why on Monday's video, Joel and Stephanie Dunn were pretty much spiritually manipulating people and begging people to stick around because they know that. They know that that's how that works. And they know that if their team doesn't come with them, they're screwed. Because you're not going to make money in multi-level marketing unless you have a large team. It's just how that works.
Help B achieve platinum. The team is growing now. What we have is depth upon depth. We're seeing this drive happening. We're seeing both organizations starting to grow. They're starting to develop a mind of their own. New leaders are coming on board. People are being identified. People are being enrolled.
I'm sorry, a mind of your own. That doesn't seem to fit with duplication that you mentioned earlier. How does that work exactly?
Mary doesn't even know this is when it gets exciting. Because now what's happened is she's achieved her 3rd gold one-time title bonus for having 200 customers in balance. That's 200 pay points. She's got her 2nd platinum one-time title bonus for having a platinum on the left in A and a platinum on the right in B. Those have to be personally enrolled. That triggers 800 pay points. She gets her 1st diamond one-time title bonus for going diamond. That's 12,000 credits generated across 2 teams in balance, and you have to have a minimum of 10 customer subscriptions.
10 auto ships. Yeah.
You're getting
It works. LOL. Doesn't work. Indeed.
your Z phone bonus for maintaining executive and above. You're getting a Z car bonus just for going diamond. And every month you stay at diamond or above, you'll earn an extra 1,000 pay points just for maintaining it. Your team commission is paying out at 14,000 credits. Now it's no longer a 10%. You've jumped up percentage and you're looking at 2,100 pay points being paid out.
I'm sorry. 10%? You're no longer getting 10% at 14,000 credits? You mean to tell me up until 14,000 credits, which I assume is 14,000 euros, you're only making 10%? Absolutely not. What do you even mean? What do you even mean?
Mary, we're not utilizing it all. Remember, we're banking for next month. You've earned 4 medium cabs, which is more than the small cab. There's 1,600 pay points split across 4. You've got your A team bonus of 100 pay points. You've got an enrollment bonus for helping A go A team of 100 pay points, helping B go A team of 100 pay points. And your potential income in your 1st month of diamond is 7,700 pay points. And you've doubled what was earned in month 4. Friends, it can be done.
I think the reason that the friends things bothers me in this case is because it's so manipulative.
It's 14,315 potential pay.
Potential. 14,315 potential pay points. That is not grounded in reality. I'm so glad he added that word there.
Points in income over a 5-month period. Friends,
Over 5 months? For all of that work, hold on. 14,000 over 5 months. Some of y'all are faster at math. I don't trust my math, especially when I'm hungry, like I am right now. $2,863. That doesn't include, or pay points. That doesn't include what you spent on the products. And I know he's like, well, if you had this many customers, you get yours for free. Does that include the kit that they bought? No. This is wild.
The power of the fast start in Zinzino is exceptional. Exceptional. That's doable.
Is it exceptional or is it doable? Because those two words mean something completely different. Is it extraordinary or is it ordinary? Because you're painting this like it's supposed to be ordinary, but it's actually extraordinary. And we have the statistics to back that up. So which is it? And how many people are actually doing this?
Saw this and thought I could do with an extra 7,700, 3,200, and then 3,600 and some change over 5 months. However much that comes to. You see, what we've got to realize is this is doable because all we've asked people to do, number 1, get 4 customers. Number 2, find 2 personal partners. Number 3, help those 2 personal partners get 2 of their own. They're in their own fast start. So they're going to be looking for them anyway, but we're going to help speed it up. Number 4, grow those 4 customers to 10 customers. If you do that over and over and over and over, Diamond grows into Director, Director grows into Crown, Crown grows into Royal Black Ambassador, Royal Black President.
Diamond cupcake unicorn sprinkles.
There's no secret sauce. There's no secret methodology. The simplistic view of this is how many people can I...
Who's going to tell him nothing about this is simple? Nothing about it.
I get involved? How many people can I get chasing their dreams? How many people can I get pursuing the fast start, achieving the fast start, and duplicating that into their organizations and their teams? That process creates significance because what we have here is a life-changing opportunity to get people started. But what do we focus back on? This creates the residual and the bonus move that we're looking to create. So I'm going to stop sharing there and say this to you. We have something extraordinary in our hands. It's been fantastic being here with you. Caller, back over to you.
Did he say caller? Or is her name Carla? What just happened?
Oh, that was absolutely incredible.
Oh, her name's Carla. Carla, that wasn't incredible. What do you mean?
I hope everybody is excited as I am about it, because it is. Could you see how powerful that is? All of this, Kirsten, is built on everybody doing 2 of the donuts at a time, right? Yeah. 2 donuts a month. We know it's just about duplication and helping.
Did she say 2 donuts a month? Is that what she said?
Everybody, and everybody needs this. So
no, everybody doesn't need it. No.
I'm super excited about it. It is, that's why I wanted Kirsten to come on and tell this. And now I didn't hear the diamond run until today. So now I'm even more excited. And actually, I'm looking at it as if you did 1 more month. Yeah, this is getting more and more excited. I can see the future, Kirsten. I can see where it's going. Well, I'm going to let everybody unmute and say thank you, Kirsten, for taking your time and doing this for us. It was incredible. And it...
Okay, I've heard enough. I'm sure you guys have too. What a wild time. Do you guys think that anything about that was simple or seemed doable? Because I definitely don't. Not one bit. It's so weird that people MLM hop for these bonuses. 14K doesn't seem like enough. Guess the bridge makes up for the bulk of for those bringing teams. Yeah, sorry, that's a little bit small. Let me actually adjust this. Hold, please. Okay, that's better. No, Carla, this was like the adults in Peanuts level. Bad. Now I want donuts. You know what? Same, because I'm getting kind of hungry as well. And now there's donuts. Oh man, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I do have the lip color linked in the products. I think there's a button or something. I don't know. It's somewhere in there. And this actually is the eyeshadow is a new Adriana Nicole palette that's coming out for Valentine's Day, guys. Excuse me? It's amazing. They blend so well. Highly suggest it. Anyways, check it out. It's in the video description. And yeah, Adriana Nicole, thank you for letting me grab that early. Okay, so here's the thing. Here's what I hope that you guys take away from this. If this plan was truly easy, we wouldn't have to imagine perfect people and perfect months on perfect slides, although I don't think that those slides were perfect, but they're better than what we've seen before, in my opinion. We would see thousands of real people actually at these ranks. Extraordinary results are not common results. And today, I feel like him saying that out loud was such a gift. Unbelievable. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for critically thinking with me, having some fun, rolling with the technical difficulties as I roll out using OBS instead of StreamYard. I appreciate you guys so much. If you're a channel member, don't go anywhere, because this is going to redirect right to our members only after party once I get it started. It takes me a minute because it's kind of a new process, so just bear with me. Well, where we'll chat a little bit more. You can ask me anything, you know, nutrition related, fitness related, whatever y'all want to talk about, we can talk about. Sometimes it gets a little spicy. It's a lot of fun. So thanks for being here. Make sure that you liked and subscribed to the channel, and I will see you guys in just a few minutes, members. Bye, everybody.